Welcome back to the League of Hustlers. What is the key to a successful life? Right? When you're feeling bad, when you're feeling down, you need to turn that into a positive, right? We need to stay in the mind state of success. What's the key to a successful life? That's what we're going to talk about today on the League of Hustlers. Welcome to the show. I'm your co-host, HT.
I'm CD Barnes.
And this is the League of Hustlers, where we share knowledge, build wealth, and prepare to prosper. All right, today we're going to be talking about the number one key to success. One of the biggest, most important keys to success, right? What is that? This is something I feel like is highly overused, right? Or underused. I'm sorry. Highly underused, right? Not utilized, not thought about, not talked about enough. And it's summed up in one word: gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Gratitude. One word: gratitude. All right. This is from our series about the book, The Science of Getting Rich. If you don't have this book, highly recommend it. It's a game changer. Changed my life, right? Really important, really impactful, short read, but a really beneficial book. And actually, Think and Grow Rich was formulated, right, from this book as well, right? So, CD, what we did is pull some quotes from the book, and we're just going to talk about it. This is from chapter 7, right? And the name of that chapter is gratitude. 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 Big. Some people say that gratitude, chapter 7, is the most important chapter. All right, so let's hop right into it.
Yeah, so we're just going to kind of pull out some excerpts from the book, and we're just going to kind of review those and see what we can pull from this, guys. All right, so first up, all right, to permit your mind to dwell upon the inferior is to become inferior, and to surround yourself with inferior things. On the other hand, to fix your attention on the best is to surround yourself with the best and become the best.
Woo!
Yeah, so that's kind of, man, that's, essentially you need to be identifying the positives, all right? Find those opportunities for positivity, regardless of what situation it is. We were talking earlier, kind of pre-gaming a little bit, and we were talking about, back in the day, you might not have had the particular the hot shoes at the time, and you go to your mom, your dad, whoever it is, and it's like, hey, you better be thankful you have shoes.
Right.
They whatever it is, they just let you know.
Sitting around pouting. You sitting around pouting because you didn't get the latest J's.
Right.
The iPhone.
Right. And there's somebody else that doesn't have shoes at all, and there's somebody else that doesn't have feet at all. They just bring it down to that level. So find the positives in the situation. I think that's, look at it that way, and that's an easy way to find yourself in gratitude.
Yeah, man. What do we have next?
Yeah, so the next one.
All right. So gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the all and prevent you from falling into the error of thinking of the supply as limited, and to do that would be fatal to your hopes. Gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the all, right? That's the key to this. Gratitude keeps you looking towards the all, right? Which is God, which is the most important thing, which is source, right? Gratitude helps you understand, like, just think about it. Being in a state of thankfulness means you're not thinking about lack. You're not thinking about the negative things. You're not thinking about a limited supply. You're not thinking about not having. You're thinking about, from being thankful, you're thinking about being thankful for the things that you have, right? That's looking towards the all. That's looking towards source. That's looking towards God, right? And so that's going to keep you in that zone. That's going to keep you thankful for great things. And, we grew up hearing this quote, you catch more flies with honey, right? And one thing we used to say also is like put a little honey on it. Like when you're talking to people, when you're talking to the cafeteria lady, if you want a little bit more food on your plate, put a little honey on it, right? Hey, how you doing today? Just being nice and being thankful that you're able to have, something to eat, right? That's gonna make you act a different way, right? But if you come from a negative, right, aspect, and you're like, yeah, and you're talking to the cafeteria lady, like you're not even, acknowledging that she exists, but she's gonna, slap something on your plate and, tell you to keep moving. You know what I mean? Blop, next, right? And so look at the difference though, right?
Hey, that's favor right there.
Yeah. It's the simple things, man. That's being grateful. That's looking towards the all. So gratitude is going to keep us grounded. Being thankful is going to keep us grounded. But the flip side to it is that it's going to attract other positive things, right? What we got next?
All right, next up. The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become the best. It takes the form or character of the best and will receive the best. Woo, boy.
And will receive the best.
All right. And that's what you want. You know what I mean? The grateful mind is constantly fixed on the best. All right. And because of that, what they say, like attracts like. All right. You go. So, you're going to attract the best. Just like how Ace was just saying, right? The way that you present yourself, your attitude, man, bro. I've seen this before, but
it hit you.
The key word in gratitude is attitude. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Root word in there is attitude. You know what I mean? Right. So like if you adopt that, and that's what we're talking about here, like adopting that as a key component of your attitude, carry that with you throughout your day. All right. You're giving your best, and then others will give their best for you. You know what I mean? To you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like attracts like. I'm going to throw that back up there, man. Constantly fixed upon the best, it tends to become the best, takes the form or character of the best, and will receive the best. All right. Try it out on your own and see what happens. Do it for a week. Do it for a week. Adopt gratitude as a key component of your attitude going throughout your day and see what happens. All right.
I like what you just said, though, right? Attitude, right? But what's right before it? Grr, right? G-R. The first thing that pops in my head isn't a growl, but like great.
There you go.
Great attitude. Great attitude. Gratitude. Have a great attitude. You know what I'm saying? That's what gratitude is. And like he was saying, you put that out there, it comes back to you. What's the next one? And thinking about it, think about, positive people that you like to be around. Right? Exactly. They always have a great attitude. Exactly. And it seems like good things just keep happening to those people.
Right, exactly.
Like attracts like. Focus on the best, you get the best. Exactly. What we got next, bro? Also, faith is born of gratitude, right? The grateful mind continually expects good things, and expectation becomes faith. Wow. Expectation becomes faith. Faith is born of gratitude. Think about it. If you're thankful for something, right? If you're thankful for something, that means that you know that it's coming. That's faith.
Right.
It's the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I forget what verse that's from in the Bible, but that's gratitude. Gratitude is so important. Being thankful is so important. Just think about it, right? If when you were a kid, did you get stuff when you were acting bad and acting ungrateful? No, right?
Right.
You got stuff when you were in a good mood, when you were being good, right? And you were thankful. And then when you were thankful for something, oh, thanks for this, right? What did that make your parents do? Or, it probably more than likely made them do more things for you, right? And so like attracts like. Great attitude, gratitude. Have a great attitude.
Yeah.
So important. key to success.
Right. And so to piggyback on your point,
All right.
no, but so there's this thing, man, being grateful for things. You can be grateful for things that have already happened or are
Right.
present for you, but you can also be, and this is that faith part, you can be thankful for things that haven't even happened yet or things that you want to happen.
Right.
Be thankful for them already. All right, so next one up. It's necessary then to cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and to give thanks continuously. It's necessary then to cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and to give thanks continuously.
Ooh.
All right. And so again, this is just adopting that great attitude, all right, and taking it with you everywhere you go in your day to day. All right. When you wake up, give thanks. All right. Give thanks, man. Somebody else did not have the same opportunity of this day that you are experiencing in this moment. Whatever it is, whatever problems you're having, if you're in a slump, lack of creativity, you're not making as much money as you want to make, your relationship ain't hitting the way it needs to, you don't got the car, you don't got the this, the that, the this. Just be grateful, guys, all right? You woke up and you can have the opportunity to experience this day. You have something to be grateful for. Start there. Start there. And as you go along, you know what I mean? You make your bed. That's something to be grateful for. Somebody else slept outside last night. You got a roof over your head. Somebody else slept on the concrete pavement somewhere. I mean, these are all, as you go throughout your day, you know what I mean? Adopt that great attitude and it's going to propel you even further, and you'll find yourself being grateful for opportunities. And when you're grateful for things, you tend to treat them better. You know what I mean? So the opportunities that you have present, if you're grateful for them, you will take advantage of them. It's your responsibility to excel in those areas because you appreciate. It's like, man, have you ever, like a student that may come from another country where maybe they didn't have those chances in education, and then they get over here to the US and they get in class and they not fooling around. They all A's, they studying hard, they acing everything, they, staying after class, whatever it takes, because they're grateful for the opportunity. Whereas other people in the class may not do as well because they don't really appreciate the opportunity as much. So adopt gratitude, man. Do it continuously. Be grateful for everything, and it'll have a trickle down effect as far as, you'll attract better people in your life. You'll be better prepared and equipped to take advantage of the opportunities in your life. All right.
Right. And that's one key point to add to this. This is a running joke we always say, because we always add stuff and it ends up making the episode longer and longer. But this is good stuff, man. We really want to help you guys, right? We really want to motivate and inspire and educate, right? But one key thing to add to that is that this is where a lot of like depression and stuff like that comes from. It's from not being grateful, right? And not realizing like where you are and what you've accomplished, right? And just look around, and sometimes it's not that it's not gonna come, it's just not right now, right? That seed needs time to grow. And just because you can't see what's happening doesn't mean that's an excuse to be ungrateful, right? And so you have to let that seed do what it does. You can't dig it up. You got to let that seed, the efforts and work that you put in, you have to give it time to cultivate, give it time to germinate, and give it time to sprout. And then, even then, after it sprouts, you can't rush it and immediately start seeing the fruit off of it, right? You got to let it do its thing, right? Let that plant grow, right? And let it bear its fruit in its due time. We get ungrateful when we think the fruit should have came earlier. The fruit should have been here, right? And that's where a lot of ungratefulness comes from, right? But if we just give it a little bit of time, be grateful. Look at what you've been through. Look at situations where if something had came too quick, you would have spoiled it. You could have blew it. You might have missed something. You might have dodged a bullet, as they say. So just be grateful, man. It's a key to success, a major key to success. This has been another episode of the League of Hustlers. Go ahead and hit like. Go ahead and hit subscribe. The Dream Stream strategy is coming soon. Go to leagueofhustlers.com and sign up for it. Go ahead and get your Hustler Startup Pack while you're there. All right, some free downloads for you. And we will see you guys next time. Anything else, CD?
That's it. We out.
Yeah, man.
Gratitude.